Students, today our topic is dispersion of light. As we have already studied refraction and reflection, now we are going to use these concepts in explaining some natural phenomena. And first, we are discussing here dispersion. See, if we take a prism, place its triangular base, this triangular base here, like this, on a stand, and then bounce light cover its one side by a thick cardboard having a slit like this, then bounce light through it. See what happens, a band of colors is formed. You can notice here on the board. Please make shadow on this side. A band of colors is formed on the opposite side. This band of colors is called as spectrum of light, and this splitting of white light into its constituent colors is called as dispersion. Now, dispersion is the phenomenon of splitting of white light into its constituent colors. You have understood in lower classes, you have read in lower classes that white light is a component or is a mixture of 7 components of radiations, different types of radiations having different wavelengths. When we pass this white light through a prism, now what happens? Here, this is the incident light, white light here coming here. If prism is not kept here, it will go straight along this dotted path. When prism is kept here in its way, this is the normal of the on the surface of this prism. This is incident light. We know the light is traveling from a rarer medium air into a denser medium glass. Here the light will bend towards the normal. This is the normal. Here the light bends downwards towards the normal and reaches at this space. When light reaches at this space, again the light is now traveling from denser medium glass into rarer medium. It goes away from the normal. If you draw the normal here, see, the straight part of light would be like this. It goes away from the normal. So again the light bends again downwards. The double bending of light along one direction means downwards. Here splits the constituents of white light into its constituent colors and forms a band of colors called spectrum. We often call it as Vibguyar spectrum, or which contains the 7 colors: VIBGYOR, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. This splitting of light into its constituent colors by varying degree of the refraction of different radiations is called as dispersion. Now question arises, why dispersion takes place? Why light splits into its constituent colors with the help of when passed through a prism? The answer is different colors are refracted to different extents. Violet character color of the white light or visible light is refracted the most. Red color of the white light or visible light is refracted the least. Due to varying degree of refraction of the constituent colors of the white light, the colors of the white light are separated from each other in the form of a spectrum. The result is dispersion. Again, thus dispersion is the splitting of light into its constituent colors. Okay? This dispersion can be used, this subconcept or concept dispersion can be used to explain different natural phenomena. Let's once again do an activity. Here, light. I have covered this prism with a cardboard having a slit. Now we are doing the activity. See here, when light passes through this prism, make sure to try bana sote. See, a band of colors is formed. This band of colors has violet color on the lower side and red color on the upper side. This phenomena of splitting of white light or general or any light into its constituent colors due to varying degree of refraction of its colors is called as dispersion. Now, one thing we must note here, which color of the light is refracted the most, that is the violet color. Which color of the white light is refracted the least, that is the red color. Generally, when we see this spectrum is like this. This is the violet part and this is the red color. Other colors are lying in between these. Generally, we see only two patches of light here. Violet, indigo and blue, they form one component which is visible to us clearly. And yellow, orange and red, they form the another component. Green color lies in the middle. Green color of the light of the spectrum lies in the middle. Generally, when we observe the rainbow in the sky, we cannot distinguish the 7 colors clearly from each other. We see generally different band of colors there, but in two visible tinges, the reddish on the upper side and the pinkish on the lower side. Now, question arises, why dispersion does not take place when light passes through a glass slab? Let's assume this is a slab. See, let this be an outline of glass slab. If light comes along this direction, here, this will be the normal on the surface. Now the light is traveling from air into glass, rarer into denser medium, it will bend towards the normal. Like this. It bent here downwards. Now draw the normal on the next surface here. Now the light will come out from glass into air. That means from denser into rarer medium. Where will it go? It will go away from the normal. See, this is normal, away from the normal. This case does not happen in case of the glass prism. Here, light first bends downwards, violet bends most, red bends the least, other colors bend in between, downwards. Then on the another phase, when light is coming out of the prism, the light will again bend downwards. With the result, the constituent colors of the light are separated out in the form of a spectrum. A glass slab cannot form a spectrum because here the light is first bends in one direction and on the opposite phase it bends in the opposite direction. With the result, if some parts of the some colors of the light are here separated like this, violet and red. Here violet is bent in the reverse direction. Again, these colors rejoin and form the white light. With the result, no spectrum is formed when light passes through a glass slab. एक बार फिर मैं आपको अपनी जबान में थोड़ा सा समझाने की कोशिश करूंगा. ये जो विजिबल लाइट है, व्हाइट लाइट है, ये 7 रंगों का अमेज है, मिक्सचर है. इसमें से हर रंग की अपनी अलग वेवलेंथ है और अपनी अलग फ्रीक्वेंसी है. मिसाल के तौर पर वायलेट कलर की वेवलेंथ कुछ 0.4 माइक्रॉन आती है, रेड की आती है 0.7 माइक्रॉन। क्योंकि व्हाइट लाइट के जो कॉन्स्टेंट रेडिएशन थी, इनकी वेवलेंथ्स अलग अलग ही, इनकी फ्रीक्वेंसीज अलग अलग ही, इस वजह से ये रिफ्रैक्ट भी होती है मुख्तलिफ हद तक। वायलेट लाइट, व्हाइट रेडिएशन ज्यादा रिफ्रैक्ट होती है, ज्यादा बेंड होती है, रेड कम बेंड होती है। नतीजतन जब लाइट एक प्रिज्म में से होके गुजरती है या किसी वाटर ड्रॉप में से होके गुजरती है, तो ये जो डिफरेंट डिग्री तक उनका मुख्तलिफ कलर्स की बेंडिंग होती है, उससे ये कॉन्स्टेंट कलर्स आइजाइट रंग जो होती है इस लाइट की, ये अलग अलग हो जाती हैं, और इसको हम कहते हैं, इस फेनोमेना को हम कहते हैं डिस्पर्शन। डिस्पर्शन को हम इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, आगे करेंगे एक और कंसेप्ट समझने में, जिसको हम कहते हैं रेनबो। अपनी जबान में हम कहते हैं उसको रमादू, उर्दू में दनक कहते हैं। यह रेनबो क्या होता है? ये इट इज ए स्पेक्ट्रम ऑफ लाइट फॉर्म्ड इन एयर। व्हाट इज रेनबो? It is a spectrum of light formed in air opposite to the direction of the sun. If sun lies on this direction, along this direction, here the rainbow will be formed along this direction. If sun lies on this side, the rainbow will be formed on the opposite side, like this. Now, how is rainbow formed? We will try to understand the next concept, formation of rainbow. When water droplets are suspended in air, these suspended droplets act as prisms. When light falls on these water droplets like this, suppose here comes the light, it's incident here, its different colors will be refracted to different extent. Here violet component will be refracted most, red component will be refracted least. Then the result is the dispersion. Then this dispersed light is total internally reflected back, like this. The result is a band of colors, color formation in sky, and that band of colors is called as a rainbow. Thus, a rainbow is formed by the dispersion of white light while passing through the tiny droplets of water suspended in air. Okay? अब आप पूछ सकते हैं, यहां एक सवाल पैदा होता है, ये लाइट क्यों स्पेक्ट्रम बना देती है, डिस्पर्शन क्यों होता है? इसका जवाब मैंने पहले अर्ज किया, एक बार फिर मैं कहता हूं। जो लाइट बेंड होती है, रिफ्रैक्ट होती है, बेंडिंग, जब लाइट एक मीडियम से दूसरे मीडियम में जाती है, तो एक मीडियम से दूसरे मीडियम में जाते समय ये बेंड हो जाती है, लेकिन बेंडिंग हर रेडिएशन की एक जैसी नहीं होती है। जिन रेडिएशन की वेवलेंथ कम होती है, उनकी बेंडिंग ज्यादा होती है। जैसे वायलेट की वेवलेंथ कम है, इसकी बेंडिंग ज्यादा होती है। और जिन रेडिएशन की वेवलेंथ ज्यादा होती है, जैसे रेड की 0.7 माइक्रोन है, इसकी बेंडिंग कम होती है। नतीजतन ये डिफरेंट डिग्री ऑफ जो बेंडिंग होती है, मुख्तलिफ हद तक लाइट के कंपोनेंट्स की बेंडिंग होती है, इसी से ये स्पेक्ट्रम बन जाता है। अब सबसे कौन सा रंग ज्यादा बेंड होता है? वो वायलेट है। सबसे कौन सा रंग कम बेंड होता है? वो रेड होता है। और ये ऑन टोटल जो ये स्पेक्ट्रम होता है, इसके दो कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं, क्योंकि येलो, ऑरेंज और रेड की वेवलेंथ साथ साथ थी, ये एक ही टिंज पैदा कर देते हैं। इसी तरह से ब्लू, इंडिगो और वायलेट की वेवलेंथ भी साथ साथ होती हैं, ये भी एक ही टिंज आपस में पैदा कर देते हैं। इसी तरह से इन ब्रॉडर एस्पेक्ट इस स्पेक्ट्रम में हमें दो बड़े कलर नजर आते हैं। जैसे ये अपर पार्ट है रेडिश पार्ट, और दूसरा पार्ट होता है ये ये हिस्सा पिंकिश पार्ट। इसके साथ साथ मैंने पहले आपको कहा था कि फीडबैक दीजिएगा ताकि हम आपकी ज्यादा बेहतर अंदाज में खिदमत कर सके। इंशाल्लाह अगली क्लास में हम आपका फीडबैक जब रिसीव करेंगे तो वो बाकी जवाब उन सवालों के भी जवाब देंगे। विद दिस थैंक्स।